Hi, Earth Signs. Welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with self first, okay? Because we want healthy relationships outside of ourselves, but it comes from managing the emotions so you can identify your intuition for your spiritual wealth, okay, and your spiritual health. But it comes from the essence of love. Loving self, loving beings, loving planet, loving God. So you can co-create with the universe, all right? So we're looking to balance, okay? Earth Signs, you are the walking example of practicality. You're the walking lesson of service, all right? The sensations and the force of how you bring service to yourself, okay, and how you bring service onto the earth, okay, to create heaven on earth, all right? Remember, all my readings are timeless, okay? Don't let none of my readings be forced. Let it resonate with you, okay? You can always come back another time, all right? Okay, so the first card we're looking for from an earth sign family, we're looking at Libra. Maybe you're thinking of a Libra person, okay? Or maybe you're thinking about your friendship, your partnerships, or a marriage, or even your own individual relationship with yourself. Maybe you're looking at a stalemate, all right, of cellmates, and now you're looking at a cellmate because somebody was more focused on monetary matters when it comes to contracts, okay? So now we're looking at law and order. We're looking at a difficult situation. Maybe you want a truce with a Libra person, okay? Because you bring a very difficult situation, a very painful choice. We're looking at conflicted in the mind. We're looking at when you have delays and obstacles, you have to use your intuition. Don't block your heart because the heart is the seat of the soul. When there has the decision to be made, you have to keep the heart open. Maybe you want to face your fear, or you got caught in the middle, okay? Or you brought a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person in the middle of your trap house. Or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. Maybe you want a truce because you tried to take their new ideas, their plans, their intellect. Now the truth is coming out because someone's very focused on the truth because they have mental clarity, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person. Now we're looking at the truth having victory, okay, over someone's decision about new projects. Maybe you're in that knowledge of this vision happening with a Scorpio person. Maybe you want to move forward, okay, because you tried to move forward with an air sign's new plans and then new ideas. Maybe someone wants to accept healing, a Scorpio person, or you want forgiveness from a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person. So now you want to let go of your grief in the brief, okay, and you want to overcome a despair of two pairs. Now you see narcissism. You see sociopaths, they will make all the trouble and think they can say truth when they feel it's truth. No, we said truth and you said no. So now we're looking at your lack of structure with a Scorpio person. Maybe you thought there was no structure for a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person with their ideas, and you got the money or the people to have the structure to put it together, and you said, no, let's cut out a Libra person to make a Three of Swords, you know, with that delay, heartbreak, grief, separation, you know, stab that pain in that heart of that person. So now we see a lack of your structure, or maybe you're looking at an upside down King of Swords, lack of integrity, dictator, very oppressive person, inhumane. Someone's being very aggressive within your energy. Earth signs, because now we're looking at violence. Someone's very dishonest because someone feels very powerless around a Scorpio person because of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius's new plans, new ideas, the intellect that comes from this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Now maybe you have the desire to move forward with a Scorpio person or a Gemini person because you lack your own structure. Because now we're looking at maybe you want a truce. Why? Because you're a pushy, demanding, overbearing, self-righteous buffoon. Or maybe you were projecting because you're a bully, unfriendly, jealous, manipulative person. Very vengeful. Oh, very unfaithful little liar. You could be dealing with Earth signs, another Aries person, upside down Queen of Wands, or a Libra person, upside down Queen of Wands. We're looking at truce. Maybe you want a truce with that person because someone sees you as a very creative woman. but very demanding bully. You tried to bully an air sign person, but anyone would tell you air signs are the hardest to bully, babe. Hardest. You should have done your research, my sweetheart. Or maybe a fire sign should have done their research about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. So now somebody was being very pushy, demanding over Libra, Aquarius, Gemini person's new ideas, all right? The new plans. They saw the logic. They saw the reasons, okay? So now the truth is out that someone's very jealous of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. So they tried to be manipulative, okay? And they wanted revenge because an air sign person that you don't know, by the way, or a queen of upside down queen of wands. You want revenge. Unfaithful little liar. Because now you see Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person as the Empress. But you were very demanding bully. You thought a queen, upside down queen of wands, could bully an Empress. Come on, Earth signs, you got to think better than this, babe. Didn't even master the queen yet. Some of you. And some of you are in the energy of abundance, okay? With your new ideas, new plans, new intellect. Somebody wants to move forward with a Scorpio person. They have that desire to heal. Someone's looking for forgiveness, maybe from a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person. Or you want forgiveness from a Aries person. Who knows? Take it as it resonates. Someone's looking at the lack of their structure when it comes to the thoughts of their mind, all right? This is why they love the Empress, okay? They saw the creativity, the beauty, the happiness from the Empress, all right? Looking at the perfect mother, perfect businesswoman. And now Cancer, Scorpio person feels like they refused an offer. They will be refused by a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person because maybe a Taurus person done rituals and tried to do destiny swapping. Take it as it resonates, some of you, okay? So now we're looking at depression. Maybe your feelings. You want to move forward, but you created stagnation, depression, pressing that button over and over again. Now you're bored, aren't you? Maybe with a Cancer person or Scorpio person. Because someone's very intuitive, very loving. You can't beat that, can you? Because someone is very demanding, pushy, overbearing, self-righteous, little bully. Oh, so the Empress has got their back to facing you, you know? And you're not facing the Empress no more. Why? Maybe you want a truce. Because you're at a crossroads now. Oh, yeah. Because the truth is out. Success is the best revenge, man. So now maybe there's a Taurus that regrets their decision. Because now they understand you don't mess with an air sign person. So now we're looking at the lack of structure with a Queen of Pentacles that goes around acting like they're mature, they're grounded, they're feminine. They're the divine feminine, they're generous. You know, this social climate status, this businesswoman. We're looking at prosperity. Some of you are going into a new business deal. Just hold on to your new ideas, new plans. Some of you could be divorcing a King of Swords upside down, okay? And you're going to focus on your own creativity. Well done, Earth signs, okay? But you're dealing, some of you could be dealing with a Queen of Pentacles that acts like they're the Empress, but they're very pushy, demanding, overbearing, self-righteous little bully. Looking at someone very jealous of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Why? Because they are the real Empress. Now they regret, because not everybody you can bully, my girl. Okay? And next time, bully when you don't need people's resources. So now we're looking at confusion. Scorpio brand confusion, but now we're having a reality check about the Empress. Oh yeah, because somebody wanted the Empress trapped because they like the Empress's new ideas, a Taurus, Libra person. So now we're looking at new plans because someone does not believe in God. This is why they don't have no structure. Because now we're looking at the lack of integrity of a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, because now they're looking at the lack of faith. Maybe Aquarius person, the Empress. And now the Empress's foundations are saying you're going to spiritual prison, earth prison, or mental prison. We're looking at the lack of faith in God. We're looking at the hopelessness, okay, of maybe a Scorpio person, Cancer person, or another person you're dealing with that is a Capricorn person. Or you could be dealing with an Aries person, a Queen of Wands, all right, two feminines, all right? Because now you're looking at a pushy, demanding, overbearing, self-righteous person that think they are very friendly. But they're very jealous. They act like they're mature, grounded, but is very lacking of structure. No structure. So now we're looking at someone bring disencouragement towards the Empress, and now someone regrets. Somebody was more into like self-absorption, all about me, you know. So now we're looking at a situation where someone have broken dreams. They wanted it from an Aquarius person. So they wanted separation. Oh, that's the feeling and the desire that a Queen of Pentacles wanted, a lack of structure of God's true divine love. So they became a love choice. And now maybe you're seeing a separation between Aquarius and a Cancer person or a Scorpio person. Or you're seeing a separation between a Cancer, Scorpio and a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you're looking at the lack of your structure. Okay, the lack of your integrity. Miss Dictator. Looking at oppressive, inhumane social climber. Because now we're looking at obsessive, jealous person, a Queen of Pentacles. Very jealous. Maybe infertility, fear of commitment, a lost soul. Now we're looking at separation because someone's very dishonest when it comes to the King of Cups. Maybe you're dealing with a King of Cups, a very immature, okay, King of Cups. Maybe you want a divorce, separation from this masculine, very overly immature. Maybe anxious, uncaring, very gullible because they went with you. So you felt, all right, let me play with abandonment issues. Now you're looking at uncared, cold person, maybe a cheater, manipulator, ruthless, moody person. So now you're looking at the lack of his structure, irrational, lack of integrity, dictator, maybe oppressive, inhumane person. Maybe you're looking at a pushy, demanding, overbearing wife of his, which is a Aries person. Maybe you are trying to act like you're innocent, some of you earth signs, but because there was a decision of two women for this King of Cups, I reckon you're meeting a woman that's a Queen of Wands, unfriendly now because of what you did. They're looking at both of you, all of you, looking at some madness. There was 3 people in this marriage. 3 people. Okay. Ooh, you might want to read the water sign reading. That was the same kind of scenario. Okay, so everybody's upside down apart from the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress. That wants everybody upset with each other because they're gaining. There you go. So now we're looking at a truce. Somebody wants a truce with a Libra person of feminine. A Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, feminine, because they're very balanced with God. So now we're seeing the truth about God or the truth about a Libra person with a pushy, demanding, overbearing person. All right. So now we're looking at someone probably got legal. So then we're looking at an unemotional, analytical man. All right, he's taking authority. He's making a very balanced judgment about the stagnation. It could be God as well. It could be just a lawyer or just a King of Swords. Looking at the strength, the hypocritical version of people not being in their discernment. Looking at detachment, looking at head over heart, but still allowing the heart to be the beacon of the light because the soul sits within the heart because the heart is the seat of the soul. So now we're looking at new ideas to bring in fairness, balance, truth to community, to friends. There was a contract, all right, soul contract by God, but somebody was jealous of a telepathic communication with God. Intuition, the truth of intuition with God that bring down new ideas, new plans, new intellect, new logical reasons, the truth, the focus, the clarity. We bring new projects, okay, for the community through the Empress. But somebody in your field of element from your family, earth sign, okay, which is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, became very jealous because they had a lack of faith in God. So they bring hopelessness towards an Aquarius person and they wanted to move forward. Now, Aquarius is confessing, coming clean, or maybe you do about a Scorpio person. Maybe you want to turn over a new leaf because your conscience is kicking you in the face because you don't know, don't play with an Aquarius person. This is going to be your hardest lesson, especially for Genevieve Niger. I'm not that person to play with. I warned her for 5 years. Now don't play with me. I'm not that one. Hard ears, weird jaws. So now you're looking at the lack of structure with a Queen of Pentacles that was looking for independent wealth through God's eyes by using us and our ancestors for their own independent wealth. Because it was looking at unexpected changes. Now you're going through a financial disaster, bankruptcy, huge losses. You've got a karmic debt on earth and in heaven. So now we're looking at maybe a Virgo person or a Aries person is looking at maybe a Virgo feminine or a Queen of Pentacles is very pushy, very demanding, overbearing, self-righteous little bully. Unfriendly person towards a Queen of Wands. Or a Queen of Wands is looking at being very manipulative. Maybe she wants revenge, all right, for a Queen of, with the Empress, okay? But she ain't impressing me neither, so she better go and sit down as well. Who do you think you are? Nobody knows you. So now we're looking at Queen of Wands, maybe. Too many cards. Way too much cards, Earth signs. Maybe you're dealing with a Queen of Wands, very pushy, demanding, overbearing, because she knows the structure of a Scorpio person. So now they're seeing the truth. So maybe this is why she looks pushy, demanding. Maybe you feel that she wants revenge because of what you did. Now maybe she looks like a bully, unfriendly to you. Maybe you're going around telling people that she's jealous, but she's not. She found out what you did with King of Cups. Pisces person, Scorpio person, with your creative. She's angry about her creative expression, about a romantic proposal that's come out of the truth. It's going towards the Empress, a Taurus person. So now they see these invitations that was given by a Pisces person. She's using her intuition. This upside down Queen of Wands that you're dealing with is using the intuition. They see the love, they see the comfort of the Empress, and now they understand that somebody wanted someone's new ideas, someone's plans, because they lack faith in the Empress and in God. So now we're seeing someone's falling from grace. They're having broken dreams, a Taurus or a Libra person in your energy, or with the Queen of Wands in your energy. So now we understand in your energy, you're being abandoned. Abandoned from your abundance. Abundance has been abandoned. Abandoned in your plans. Abandoned in new plans. Abandoned in intuition. Everything's been abandoned. You got to let it go. Let it go. Leave the Empress alone. She don't like you anyway. Go and do your own self-discovery, your own introspection. This is what this Queen of Wands has done. She saw this romantic proposal between you and this masculine man, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. She said, honey child, you want to come clean to Sagittarius? Or would you like the truth to just bust out so you just look even more embarrassing? She said, no, I'm going to make this quick, hasty decision because I'm very ambitious. I'm very, I love the journey. I love my sexual adventure, I love being sexually active. So now someone's looking at a very energetic person. And Sagittarius is probably looking at the passion of the Queen of Pentacles, moving on into creative expression with maybe a King of Pentacles, a King of Cups upside down. So now they're looking at resisting change because guess what? Somebody loves a challenge and wants to have a truth with a Queen of Swords. A Queen of Swords says, go and find your mother. That ain't happening, honey girl. No, 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 no. Let me say, yeah. And that's not my voice. Someone's looking at quick decisions. Very ambitious person. Looking at someone's very promiscuous. They love that sexual adventure. So someone's coming clean. Maybe a Scorpio person is coming clean. He wants to turn over a new leaf. Maybe he sees the passion of a Sagittarius person. Because now he's saying he wants to return, or he's returning back to the Queen of Pentacles. Moving home, lack of foresight, or we had a lack of foresight, lack of planning. When it comes to independent wealth, independence, when it comes to finance, when it comes to abundance, now everybody's up in their head. Why? Because they're scared of a Gemini person. Serves you right. Or not too damn fast. Anxiety is definitely following them. Resisting change. Never mind. Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Scorpio person. Maybe you're trapped in your head about a Scorpio person. Because now the foundation is spiritual prison. Because now someone's looking at lack of success. Because of this entrapment with a Scorpio person or a upside down Queen of Wands. Now you look at lack of success, stagnation. This is what happened in the water sign as well. Lack of achievement, disappointments, burdens, lack of completion. That feeling of that pressure. You know that pressure cooker? When people think they're powerful, but really they're powerless. So now they've got pure steamer come up their head. Frustration, pressure cooker. Maybe you and a Scorpio Pisces person under pressure cooker now. Unrequited love, blocked emotions. It wasn't about emotions. Maybe a Scorpio person you're dealing with and you had a lack of faith, maybe with Aquarius person, because now you're looking at greed. Someone thinks like at work, sorry, earth signs, people want to move on. Why? Because they think you're greedy. You like to underpay people. Maybe a Pisces person as well. underpaying people. So, and maybe these are two creative women, one Pisces, one Scorpio, one's an earth sign, take it as it resonates. But we're looking at lack of inspiration. Someone's too hasty, likes to make mistakes. Likes to make mistakes when it comes to Aquarius person, because you're too damn fast, mind your business. Someone's different from you, and you're a very uninspired person compared to Aquarius person. So someone's very jealous. Somebody wants a separation. They were working on it very hard. They were relying on this separation, maybe with a Sagittarius person and a King of Cups, or a Gemini person with a Aries or Sagittarius masculine. Madness. Oh, what you sow is what you reap. Time is the master, and for some, time is your disaster. Okay? So now we're looking at separation. Maybe some of you are looking at separation due to greed. Someone's not being paid. Someone's being underpaid. Somebody has to walk away. And now we're looking at foolishness. Sagittarius maybe looks at you, all right, as a fool. Somebody fears the unknown. Someone's being very impulsive with their poor judgment. Somebody risk. Very impatient person. Maybe you're looking at a King of Cups, very impatient or very reckless person or very inexperienced person when it comes to work, overspending, debt, underqualified person, not qualified. Because now you have upside down Eight of Pentacles, unqualified, and then you also have the upside down Fool, inexperienced when it comes to spirituality. Because the Fool is all about, you take leaps of faith with no expectation. You trust your intuition. You walk by faith and not by sight. You walk by your intuition and not by sight. You walk by your psychic abilities and not by sight. So you can always take those leap of faiths and you'll never fall off the cliff. But these people are falling off the cliff. Why? Because they don't have no intuition. They're not creative. They're not nothing. There you go. Failure. Queen of Pentacles. And an immature Leo, maybe. And a King of Cups upside down. 3 of you. Never mind. Failure. Losing, disadvantage, disgrace, being haunted by your ill will. Someone is looking at their security. Maybe a Taurus masculine looking at a mature, grounded person. Maybe somebody wanted a power couple, but they got a powerless instead. Okay, maybe somebody wants to get married for convenient, but unfortunately someone is looking, maybe a Taurus person, a Taurus or Libra person in your energy. They're saying you're very much a hypocrite. Very much. I've got to read it as it is, earth signs. Someone says you're not concerned with other people's feelings. You're a very hypocritical person. You're more into the energy of choosing things out of malice. When it comes to your pathways, your decisions, your planning, you always think grass is always green on the other side. And you keep repeating the same old goddamn messages. Same old thing. Failure. Failure. Because of overspending. Someone's got false impressions. Someone's got unrealistic expectations. Maybe with a Leo person. And now Sagittarius person feels the burden. There you go. I love the cards. All right, Earth sign. Remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.